Aloha, GDM family and race fans. Welcome back to Griffin's DIECAST Motorsports and the Aloha Invitational Pro-Am Season 2. Today we are sending 2 more groups into battle, and that battlefield just happens to be the most unforgiving mountain raceway, Obsidian Mountain. 4 teams enter, 2 teams will advance to the next round. Today groups 15 and 16 take it to the mountain, and they're fueled up and ready to go. Grab your Tommy's Tacos and Kelp Burger munchies. Don't forget your beverages. Let's get the info on our first group matchup. In Group 15, we have the number 21 seed Lords Racing League. Leading the charge for LRL is Big C in his Lamborghini Veneno, weighing 58.4 grams. His teammate is Little C, who's driving the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, weighing 36.3 grams. Their opponent is the number 13 seed Hamas Incorporated, headed up by the pro driver Emmett, driving a Mazda RX-8, weighing 63.8 grams. His teammate is Chloe, who's driving a Mazda Savannah RX-7, weighing 36 grams. LRL has been here before in a few different competitions over the last few years, including last year's Aloha Invitational. Team Hama's drivers are new to the OMR and their first ever pro-level competition. This is a tale of 2 sides of a coin. Will it be heads or tails, and for which team? You got the 411 on the teams. It's time to send them into battle. In Group 16, we have newcomer and number 17 seed Gravity Throttle Racing, led by pro driver Claire in a Pontiac Aztec, weighing 65 grams. Her teammate is Shane, who's driving a 1967 Pontiac GTO, weighing 35.6 grams. And they're facing off against the returning championship team, the number 3 seed Po' Boy Racing, Team A, led by Po' Boy, driving an Aston Martin 177, weighing 64.6 grams. His teammate, returning champion Lucky Jackson, driving a Majorette Aston Martin Vantage GTE, weighing 33.1 grams. GTR is new to the OMR, but no stranger to the racing circuits around the world, and they have their own raceways to tune and tweak on before a competition. Will that be enough to upset the returning champions, Po' Boy Racing? Let's drop a green flag and see what the most unforgiving mountain raceway has to say in any of that. Welcome back to the booth, and what fantastic racing by all four of these teams. The sibling team Hamas Incorporated started to run away with it all, but Big C and LRL flipped the script in the second half of the battle between these two teams. Unfortunately, it was a little too late as the Hammers kept the points coming for their team, hammering the door closed on LRL. Our closing group was, I don't want to say one-sided, but yeah, it was. Claire and her Aztec put some points on the board for GTR, but she got no help from her teammate Shane as he was impersonating lava cakes all up and down the OMR. And the returning champs pretty much had their way from the get as Po' Boy laid down a perfect race and score, and teammate Lucky Jackson helped pile on those points, guaranteeing their advancement to the next round. That brings us to the time where we have to say aloha to Lord's Racing League and Gravity Throttle Racing. It is a pleasure, and I am honored having these teams here at the OMR, and I hope we see both teams back for another go on the most unforgiving mountain raceway. Congratulations to our advancing teams, Hamas Incorporated and Po' Boy Racing. And an additional congrats to Po' Boy on his perfect race and score. We are getting down to the last few round one teams. 4 more groups to go, and we enter round 2. The time challenge was not hit today, so that's still up for grabs. And the first driver to hit that sub 6-second time will be receiving that prize. And before we go, I want to extend an invitation to all the Aloha Pro drivers. If you have an entry in the Aloha Invitational, you can request your Pro car be entered in the Totem Wars, just like Dr. Z from Zamac Speed Shop has done. You can let me know in the comments, or you can email me at gdmracing1@gmail.com, or drop me a message on the GDM Facebook page. But keep in mind the weight of your car, because the Totem drivers and the Guardians cars weigh anywhere from 52 to 65 grams. If you're under that, you're not going to have a good day. I recommend 60 to 65 gram entries for the Totem Wars. And if you included return shipping fees with your Aloha entries, they will be returned after Season 3 of the Totem Wars, unless, of course, they make it into the Totem Driver's Den, and then they have to continue to participate, which I hope you do. Totem Wars Season 3 won't be starting until after the Aloha Invitational wraps up, and I take a little well-being time out. Now that the sun is setting over the OMR, that brings us to the close of this broadcast. I hope you enjoyed the racing, and I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Please click that thumbs up, leave your comments, share the GDM channel, and if you're not a subscriber, please click that subscribe and notification bell so that you don't miss any future action here at the OMR. Until the next race, good day, good night. May the spirit of Aloha fill your days and nights, share a smile with someone, and always keep your roof to the sun. Mahalo.